China's most ambitious mega projects of the future. From underwater railway tunnels to diverting water from rivers, China has a host of mega infrastructure projects in planning or under construction. Beijing has traditionally used infrastructure spending to prop up the economy, but critics say credit-fueled investment could lead to unsustainable debt. China's economy might be slowing a bit, but it is still in relative boom times. The last decade has thus seen development happening at astounding rates, including speculative projects that were never really necessary or perhaps will not be necessary for many years. In addition to ghost towns, this environment also blossoms ecstatic mega projects that inspire us with their creativity, such as replicas of other cities around the world, suburban homes on top of housing blocks, floating corporate headquarters, and an endless string of over-the-top architecture that illustrates the greatness that humans can achieve when given the economic fuel to do whatever they can dream. In this video, we will look at some of the biggest mega projects currently going on in China, and quite honestly, some are out of this world. Before we go on that architectural journey, kindly do us a favor and subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet done so. Also, give us a like, share the video, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell for timely updates of our latest uploads. Now, let's get it on. 5. Chengdu Metro, $783 million. This is the rapid transit system of Chengdu, the capital of Sichuan, China. The system has been under construction since 2005. As it stands, its first, second, and third phases have already been completed. There are 12 subways covering a total distance of 518.5 kilometers operating currently. The lines include a total of 337 stations. Also operational is a 39.3-kilometer light rail line with 36 stopovers. Phases 4 and 5 of the Chengdu Metro, which is currently the fourth longest metro system in the world, are under construction. Upon completion, Phase 4 of the project will add a total of 176.65 kilometers of new lines, while the fifth phase will bring 199.8 kilometers. Upon completion, Chengdu Metro could thus become the longest metro system in the world, overtaking the 803-kilometer Shanghai Metro. Chengdu is the capital of the Sichuan province in western China, an important commercial center with a population of 11 million. It lies 1,500 miles west of China's eastern seaboard and has heavy rail connections to 12 major cities in China, including Beijing. The metro project was incorporated into infrastructure planning by the local government in 2001, with a combined aim of upgrading urban infrastructure and improving the standard of living. The project set a national record by applying natural ventilation techniques in the construction of a subway from the southern Third Ring Road to the new International Exhibition and Convention Center. Ventilating outlets are built every 30 meters along the subway to allow fresh air and meet fire emergency needs. In addition, supplementary ventilation equipment is also installed. Natural ventilation is considered an ideal way to save energy and reduce the construction cost. The project is expected to cost $783 million. 4. Chongqing Kunming High-Speed Railway Project, $20 billion. This is a high-speed railway system that is being constructed to connect Chongqing West to Kunming South. The system will be 699 kilometers long, and it will have a maximum speed of 350 kilometers per hour. Journey times from Kunming to Chengdu and Chongqing are thus expected to be around 2 hours. The construction period of the project is 6 years. After completion and operation, it will form a large passage from Chongqing to Kunming High-Speed Railway. At the same time, it will further improve the network of high-speed railways in the city, providing strong support for the integrated development of the Chengdu-Chongqing urban agglomeration. It is understood that the Kunming High-Speed Railway is an important component of the 8 vertical and 8 horizontal high-speed railway passages of the medium and long-term railway network planning of the country. The important part of the Beijing-Kunming passenger transport corridor is a high-speed service for long-distance passenger flow and intercity passenger flow. Passenger-dedicated railway. From the perspective of accelerating the opening of a new round of inland openness after the completion of the Sukung High-Speed Railway, it will comprehensively strengthen the exchanges between Chengdu-Chongqing urban agglomeration and the central and western regions and coordinate regional development to help the part of the West accelerate its integration into the national high-speed rail network. 3. Yonai Dalan undersea tunnel, $36.12 billion. The proposed tunnel between the eastern city of Yonai and Dalian to the north spans about 90 kilometers under the Bohai Sea and is more than twice the length of the Channel Tunnel between England and France. Train trips could be slashed from 10 hours to 1 hour, and make the need for an 8-hour ferry obsolete. The project was first mooted in the early 1990s, but its feasibility has long been questioned, given the complicated technology required and low transport demand. It gained prominence after the central government included it in its plan to revitalize northeastern China in 2014. The late tunnel expert Wang Menshu, who was deputy chief engineer of China Railway Construction Group and ahead of the project's strategic planning team, said it would require investment of about 260 billion won. The proposal was sent to the State Council for consideration in 2013. Construction plans were submitted to the National Development and Reform Commission, NDRC, China's top economic planning agency, for approval in May 2019, but no further decision has been made public. However, there are signs the project could be moving forward. For instance, the high-speed railway station of Penglai, a district of Yantai City, has made preparations for cross-Bohai connections. According to its plan, the tunnel will be equipped with 15 intelligent sensing units that can detect earthquakes, fires, carbon monoxide concentrations, and so on. Nearly 40,000 sensors will be installed to ensure safety. Experts say that with independent intellectual property rights, this mega project in Dalian will further promote the development of China's cross-sea immersed tube tunnel construction and the world's tunneling industry. 2. South-North Water Transfer Project, $79 billion. The South-North Water Transfer and Diversion Project is an over $79 billion multi-decade infrastructure mega project in China. The project's objective is to divert approximately 44.8 billion cubic meters of fresh water annually from 4 rivers in the southern region of the country. The rivers are the Yangtze River, the Yellow River, the Huai River, and the Hai River. The water will be delivered to the more arid and industrialized northern region through 3 diversion routes, which are the eastern, central, and western routes. The diversions cut across the eastern, central, and western parts of the Asian country. This massive scheme has already taken 50 years from conception to commencement and is expected to take almost as long to construct. Planned for completion in 2050, it already stands above the rest as one of the world's most ambitious projects. Northern China has long been a center of population, industry, and agriculture. With all 3 growing apace, the per capita share of the region's limited water resources has inevitably kept falling. Historically, this has led to the overexploitation of groundwater, often supplying urban and industrial development at the expense of agriculture, leading to severe water shortages in rural areas. In addition, land subsidence and the region's frequent sandstorms have also been linked to the excessive use of groundwater. The massive project has benefited over 150 million people over the past 8 years, according to China's Ministry of Water Resources. The South-to-North Water Diversion Project has 3 routes. The middle route is the most prominent of the 3 due to its role in feeding water to the nation's capital. Starting from the Danjiangkou Reservoir in central China's Hubei province, it runs across Henan and Hebei provinces before reaching Beijing and Tianjin municipalities. It began supplying water in December 2014. The eastern route began operations in November 2013, transferring water from East China's Jiangsu province to feed areas including Tianjin municipality and Shandong province. The western route is in the planning stage and is yet to be built. For any country, building such a mega project constitutes a huge challenge, with difficulties ranging from engineering to ecological conservation and the massive relocation of residents along the routes. But with a 2050 deadline, the country still has enough time to accomplish its goals. 1. Yarlung Zangbo River Dam Project, $80 billion. Building a hydropower dam on the lower reaches of the Yarlung Zangbo River, which is known in India as the Brahmaputra River, was mentioned by Yan Ziyang, chairman of the state-owned Power Construction Corporation of China, in November 2020. In his address to the China Society of Hydropower Engineering, he mentioned the Great Bend region of the river has the potential to produce nearly 70 million kilowatts, triple the capacity of the Three Gorges hydropower station. In China's 2021-25 National Development Plan, it explicitly mentioned that the country will start hydropower development on the lower reaches of the river. Additionally, Tibetan authorities are pushing for the development of the Dagu station, which lies midway along the Yarlung Zangbo River, after hydropower stations Zangmu and Jiaka became operational. While the operation is still in a very early stage, it has aroused huge concern from countries downstream, especially India, which is worried that water resources could be weaponized by China. And there you have it. Which one of these projects do you think will benefit the country most? Let us know in the comments section below. Also, remember to give us a like, share the video, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell for timely updates of our latest uploads. Until next time, thank you for watching.